Crap, you guys are back with another live stream with that PS guy, and here's my beautiful face. We look a little bit more scruffy than we did last time, kind of growing a beard. Finally got a new camera in the mail, was able to afford it. That's fun. I got a nice green screen, everything set up. I know it looks a little sloppy, but the camera that the PlayStation gives you, it's kind of crap. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of crap. But I mean, we'll make it do what we do. I might post on YouTube the look of the setup. I got this, got my coffee table sitting right here, sideways at my new house. I've got a plant holder on top of that coffee table, and then on top of that right here, I've got my camera. Just trying to make it look up whole and ready to go. Trying to keep this as cheap as I can, you know, because I don't make money at it. YouTube doesn't pay me a dime to do this. And why would they? I suck. But, you know, we got it. We're working it out. And I think this is the best the green screen's ever looked. I've always wanted to do a green screen, so here we are. Let me get this set up, and you know how we do. We're gonna get the live stream advertising the way it's supposed to. I was working on a new I was working on a new thumbnail, but it kind of turned out to be crap. So we'll give me a second, and we'll pull something up, and we'll go from there. I think I might have to pull out one of my old thumbnails that I had been working with a while ago. I think we're gonna do that instead. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to bust out one of the old ones here. See what I can find. Hang on, this one kind of looks badass. I remember this one being kind of an old one. Where'd it go? I just had it. Alright. Hang on, guys. Almost got it. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. This isn't the cool badass one I was planning on, but it will do what I needed to do. You know what I'm saying? Now we have to go through the overly convoluted way of adding it because I refuse. My thing is, I want to stream as minimalistically as possible. And sometimes I think I make it even more difficult for myself, because I don't really have a room set up for streaming per se, like a lot of places do. Like a lot of guys do. I don't have that. So sometimes what I have to do is kind of set things up minimalistically, in that whenever you start adding a computer into this whole thing, I gotta watch. I'd rather sit here and play on my TV. I got a nice 65-inch TV, and I want the whole thing up there. I wish PlayStation would add a function to where once I make sure my camera is how I want it, I can take it off my screen and I can see everything. But unfortunately, it don't work that way. So, you know, you kind of got to mess with it a little bit and work around it, which I can do it. I think I do okay with that. But sometimes I think I make it more difficult on myself because I'm trying so hard to keep it minimalistic and, you know what I'm saying, keep it cheap. All right, yep, I think we're good there. I think we're gonna have to say definitely no. This Silent Hill is definitely not for children. All right, we got that up there. We got us a nice thumbnail. So now let's just get this guy saved out the way it's supposed to be. Or shared out, I should say. We'll share it out on, you know, X, Twitter, whatever. Hang on, guys. Y'all know how you got to put them hashtags and everything in there, right? All right, there we go. That's saved up. And I guess much as believe it or not, I'm actually on Threads too. Y'all let me know in the comments or whatever if y'all want me to share out some of my social media areas. I'm not real big on social media in any aspect of anything, but there are ways that you can follow me and you can see where I post and go live and all that fun stuff if you like it. So I mean, you know, I'm sorry, I'm rambling now because I'm trying to get stuff set up. And hang on, let me make sure I got my overlays and everything right here, because you don't want to. All right, we're good there. Boom, and there I am. I'm back. Now, I know it says continue, but we're going to start a brand new story because I don't remember a whole bunch of hill beans about this. Now, I kind of have already gotten the twist and everything spoiled for me, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean we can't have a good time and play, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do story, puzzles, and stories, and we're going to do everything story because that's just, we're punks like that. but we're gonna be unique, and we're gonna do Unico and white, and we're gonna have some fun here, guys. I'm ready.
I don't need them anyway. Who even cares about their dumb games?
Hinako? I thought you were playing with your friends.
See that I got somebody
They
watching
said I
here
can't
to want to
play
say
half of
hello
them
and
'cause I hang out
leave a
with
comment. Let us
boys.
know what's going on, man.
Well, how about you play with your big sister instead?
Really?
Thanks for waiting. Junko. Did something happen?
Just reminiscing a little. About, you know, when we were kids, you always looked out for me.
Hinako.
Here, this is for you.
It's beautiful. Thank you.
The music in this is next level. That's one thing I will. Whoa! Did I get blown out or what? Woo! But anyway, the music in this is phenomenal. I have, like a lot of people, have issues with this being called a Silent Hill game. But that being said, I think it's one of the better psychological horror experiences to come out in a long time. And the music is, no, it's definitely Silent Hill class. Oh man, that atmosphere, that rain. We're gonna turn up the volume a little bit. Get immersed. Sorry. Alright, so one thing I gotta work on, I gotta learn not to look at myself. One thing I am enjoying right now, even though I'm saying I'm having trouble not looking at myself, it's just because I haven't been on camera in a while. But I am enjoying the fact that I've got a much larger TV now than I used to have. So me being down here in the corner isn't quite as bad.
Hinako! How dare you speak to your parents like that?
Dear, please calm down.
This Junko knows how to show some respect. Why the hell can't you be more like her? Where do you think you're going? We're not done here, young lady.
Darling, please. You've already made your point.
Then why isn't she listening to me? If you hadn't spoiled her so much, she wouldn't act like such a brat all the time.
Hinako, don't go. Your father's just worried.
I'm gonna go see my friends.
Come on soon.
Alright, so note to self, don't wear a white shirt or anything like that. Me, there is not a single extraordinary thing about me, except maybe being tall from a girl my age. I used to be a track and field club. I used to be in track and field club, which is probably why I'm better at sports than most girls. I guess I got used to running around a lot when I was a kid, since I preferred playing with boys. Sorry, I am going to start trying to get used to reading. when texted on screen. Just trying to learn a little bit better, and that helps fill dead space. But at the same time, I'm not the best when it comes to reading out loud. Maybe I'll get better at it. Who knows? My mother. If I had to choose one word to describe her, it would be pitiful. She's the one who bears the brunt of my father's violent moods and malicious abuse. When I was younger, she used to protect me from him, so I didn't hate her back then. But maybe I do now. Even as my father screamed in her face, throws bowls at her, and sends her out for more alcohol at night, she remains ever loyal to him. I just cannot, will not accept her way of life. My father. When I first learned of the term patriarchal husband, and that it meant a man who does nothing but boss his wife around, he was the first person to come to mind. Dad barely talks. He ignores me when I tell him good morning, but if I say nothing, he gets angry instead. And once he's angry, he just explodes. He loses all control over his emotions in the blink of an eye. He yells at mom, throws things around, and even hits us. My older sister. She's one of the prettiest and kindest people I know, and there is nothing she can't do. I can rely on her for anything. Honestly, she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. And she's the greatest sister anyone could ask for. She's always been there for me over. She's always been there for me ever since the day I was born until she left to get married.
There's no
Okay.
way. Never.
All right. Well, see, that's Unico's house, and the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go up here, and we're gonna look for secrets. Not taking anything too seriously today. Game has been out for a while. I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to play this or Doom. And to be honest with you, I don't know why, but this just kind of stuck. I'm a little under the weather right now. That being said, just having a little trouble keeping food down. Uh, I don't know. I just felt like streaming and playing some Silent Hill. Serious issues and I can't pronounce that. April 21st, Showa 20, evening edition. The the onsen geyser that suddenly started spewing water on the 3rd of this month, and I can't pronounce it, still can't pronounce it, of Yumbai direct finally came to a stop earlier this morning. The geyser reached a height of at least 30 meters, but since the ceaseless noise and pungent hydrogen, they told you I'm not great at this, sulfide gas have left residents troubled. 3 individuals have been hospitalized with complaints of skin sores and other medley they claim were caused by the gas. In addition, strong concentrations of arsenic have been detected in the water, water, 20 milligrams per liter. Many residents have concerns about the future environment issues this might lead to. See, it's crazy, and I'm gonna talk spoilers and stuff like that in this. So if you're through this is not gonna be it for what little I know about the story. Um, there's a lot in this game that seems to suggest, and I guess it's true for all Silent Hill games. There's a lot that seems to suggest that this might all be in her head. Yeah, so it's just kind of one of those things where, much like a lot of Silent Hill games that you might play, there's a lot of different interpretations to the events of what you see. And in that regard, I will say that this very, very much mirrors Silent Hill. There have been sightings of a fox coming into town recently. I'm sure that the older generation who have grown up learning to respect foxes are fine, but I'm concerned for my children who may try to chase or provoke the creatures. Foxes by nature are not aggressive, but just like wild dogs, they carry disease such as rabies, tetanus, and man, to name a few. The town committee should send out warnings to ensure people don't get unnecessarily close to them. I think this game wants to pick on me because I suck at reading out loud. Um, but no, I'm teasing. But yeah, there's a lot of different interpretations to what you're seeing, and like I said, I think in that regards, this is very, very much a Silent Hill game. But to me, and like I said, this is a great horror game. I'm not the game as an individual game is fantastic. I had a great time my first time kind of casually playing through it. The cut puzzles are fantastic. It has the skeletal structure of a Silent Hill game. Don't get me wrong. But in order to actually be a Silent Hill game, I just feel like there should be more tying it to the lore of Silent Hill. That makes sense? Let's just go right here. But yeah, I just feel like there should be more tying it to.
What should I do?
I feel like there should be more tying it to the lore of Silent Hill. Like we get a little bit of mentions of White Claudia, if you know what you're looking for. But I just feel like there's not enough there. A woman is only complete when she is loved, featuring the latest fashion for young women, so pure they even make flowers blush. I mean, it definitely back in this day and age, they definitely depicted bleak, a very bleak world for women. Can we go down here? I don't think we can. Nope. That, like I was saying, I just don't feel like there's enough tethering it to the original Silent Hill. Like, if we had like a different chapter of the cult of the Order from the original Silent Hill, like if like we could say like the Order, like this is the origins of the Order, this is where they started, something like that, something that ties it to the original Silent Hill. Like that's the thing about Resident Evil. The very title Resident Evil is very specific to that first game. Resident Evil, House of Evil. But not every game has to take place in a house. The reason that that works is because all of the stories tie into each other in some way, shape, or form. Uh, this one doesn't really tie itself at all to the Silent Hill franchise. It's not the same curse. It's not. I mean, it suggests that maybe the White Claudia is involved in a lot of what's going on here, which I guess maybe they thought was all you needed, but I feel like I needed a little bit more. It has the skeletal structure of a Silent Hill game, like I said, but I just don't feel like it has enough to call itself a Silent Hill game, and maybe that's just me. I don't know. Well, I don't think it's just me because I think a lot of people feel the way I do about that. All right, let's see, where am I at map? All right, that's going in reverse, so we just need to do a complete 180 here and go this way. But yeah, the map and everything is very, very much Silent Hill. Like, there's no directional thing pointing which way you're supposed to go or anything like that. It kind of just says, hey, here's...
The fox god's enshrined all over the place.
I will admit I can be quite stubborn at times. I don't like accepting things that other people decide for me, even if it is right, even if it is the right thing to do more than once. I've rebelled and made the wrong decision only to regret it later. Okay, why can't he act like that in public? Why does everyone else only get to see his quiet, calm side? Even it, if it meant that I wouldn't have to spend another second with him in that house, I'd happily let myself be taken away. Okay, that word is mostly composed of that word believers. There are statues of that word all over town. My elderly neighbors treat them with great respect and worship them. That word, also referred to as that word, is a goddess that puts old unsellable tools to rest. They are known for their offering preferences of Abura aged tofu pieced through with the old needle. It seems like other towns don't have the customs, though. I'm guessing they might be something special only we do for that word here in that word. Okay. Use X to, yeah, gotcha. All right, cool. Like I said, I'm taking my time. I'm exploring. I don't know how far I'm going to get in this today. Probably not super, super far, but, you know, we all going to play. We all going to have a good time. I'm trying to get back into, and this is going to sound terrible, I'm trying to get back into a better habit of gaming regularly.
Where is everyone?
Because
What about Chizuruya? Maybe I'll find someone there.
Thank you, Hudiko. But I'm trying to get back into a better habit of gaming because I'm happy when I'm gaming. I'm doing my thing. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I've got people in my life now that would encourage that in me. You know, so try to pick it up better. I live in a small rural town of Ebisukuiko. I get that word before the war. Before the war, town was lively due to the influx of people coming for the coal mines and dam construction going on in the northern mountains. After the dam construction was finished and the coal mine closed down, it just became a sad little town. The grand iron bridge that connects the town to the nearby city is the only reminder of this sorry town's former glory. You know, I kind of grew up in a town like that. I grew up in an old mill town. I'm currently living in that mill town, and I'm happy to be back home. But this is a town that was literally built around a mill. Like we had this town that at one point had its own post office, had its own dental office, had its own doctor's office. And even my mom tells stories. Kind of funny. The town even had its own currency at one point. My mom remembered it growing up. Her parents used to give her money to go up to the local gas station. That's still there, by the way. Still there and still going. It has gone through a few different owners, but it's still there and going. And she'd go up there and she'd buy ice cream and all kind of other treats like that. And it was the currency that the mill paid the people that worked there. Everybody worked at the mill back in that day. But now the mill closed down and the town's still kind of just here. But it's all good people. I mean, it's an old town, and most of these old houses are um probably 100 plus years old. I'm probably exaggerating that a little bit, but you get the point that I'm saying. They're old. If they're not 100 years old, they're approaching it. They're close. Um, but I mean, it was homes that were built and designed to house two families. Like it had two living rooms. I literally grew up in a house that literally had two living rooms. It had all kind of. It was clearly set up for two families. The upstairs bedroom area was clearly meant for multiple families. Over the years, it was reconstruction, rebuilt to have a kitchen naturally and those kind of things. But that's the way a lot of the houses were. Like my house, literally, the house I grew up in, literally had two front doors on the same front porch facing the front, and it's because it had two separate living rooms. And it's really crazy. Uh, but that's the way things were designed back then, and it's like I grew up in a town not unlike this, so that's really cool. Sorry, I'm rambling. Maybe I'm doing a good job at filling dead space. I don't know. If you guys have any watch this and you have any suggestions for like things I can change or things that I can do better, as long as you're being respectful and not being a world class a hole about it, like we know a lot of people there that can do. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to changing. There are a lot of things about myself that I can't change. Contrary to popular belief for some people on the internet, I'm not drinking while I'm playing. I'm not necessarily intentionally slurring my words. I do have a speech impediment. I am physically disabled. If you've ever followed me on social media, you know I'm in a wheelchair. I'm not going to move out of frame right now to show you, just because I'm right here with the camera. You don't know how long it took to get this set up. Uh, but, you know, in terms of speaking, I'm doing the best I can, but there's not really a whole lot that I can change there. Um, just to kind of put it up there, because I've had a lot of people in comments for shorts and stuff like that ask if he's drinking and I can't understand a word he's saying. Doing my best. Um, Starting around May, that word began seeing a high number of small earthquakes. The Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division predicts that there will be even more in the future. Residents remain on edge, fearful that these may be early warning signs of a larger earthquake yet to come. Rumors that these events are being caused by that word curves have been spreading among the more religiously minded of the elderly population. However, the Prefectural Disaster Prevention Division, the PDPD, is urging residents to treat such rumors as superstition and instead preparing for any potential disasters ahead. Woo! Um, I think the game just, man, I think it's just fucking with me, man. I think it's got me on here, and I think it's just throwing big words at me because it likes to see me struggle. If I do get famous doing this, it's gonna be because people are making fun of the fact that I'm struggling to read. I know it. But hey, man, as long as it's all in love, I'm a good sport. I try to be anyway.
Excuse me? Is anyone there? Better find another way.
One other thing I was noticing as I'm playing this game.
Remember, there was a shortcut up ahead.
Okay. One thing I do remember is noticing that there's not quite as much fog in this one as there is in a lot of the Silent Hill games, which is kind of a signature of Silent Hill that I kind of miss. But at the same time, if they were to just add it for arbitrary reasons, how do you explain it, you know? Because this clearly isn't the same curse. You know, like I said, there's only the very, very loosest of connections.
It has to be. How else could she die like that? I would never. Not that family. Shh. Someone's going to hear you.
But there's only the most loosest of reasoning behind this being a Silent Hill game. But other than that, like I said before, this is a good game. It is a fantastic horror game. If you like a psychological horror, this game is for you. I struggle with calling it a Silent Hill game. I just feel like there should be more tying it to Silent Hill.
You traitor.
Sakuko.
Where are you off to? Don't usually see you around here.
A truck was blocking the road.
Chizuruya?
I just want to talk to someone.
I'll be there in a bit, okay?
See you.
You traitor.
Creepy! That's that friend that every now and again a person has. Thankfully, all of us can't say we've had this friend, but that friend that we all, when you find out years later, they came out to be a serial killer. And you hear all these people saying, man, that one was weird as a kid. That's Sakako, man. One of my friends. She'd always got her head up in the clouds, and is a little strange. She constantly trying to worm her way out of paying me back for the 500 yen that I lent her that one time. Her father is the head priest of the shrine in town. She seems to take a great pride in donning her traditional Miko robes and selling charms during the New Year celebration. Like I said, man, we're just taking it slow and enjoying stuff. I'm talking to you guys, and you guys are hanging out, and we're just chilling, man. Like I'm potentially not moving very, very fast through this thing on purpose. All right, now I gotta ask. This can't be the most mobile of vehicles in the world. That's just me. Okay. Her last seen wearing white blouse, long navy skirt, bending neck scarf, with black polka dots. Details of her disappearance. The rest is torn off.
It's torn.
Man, if I had some polka dots, I just saying. One thing I will say that I think this game does well is that very much in the vein of Silent Hill 2, which this game takes a lot from in terms of psychological horror and mystery. But one thing, like the walk through town from Hunico's house all the way to this point, very, very much mirrors James Sunderland's walking into Silent Hill for the first time. It takes you a minute. Like the slowly descending into evil kind of a thing.
It's Shu.
Hi, Sue. The boy I've got a crush on, but I won't tell anybody. Sue's been my best friend since forever. He's my partner. We've been having play dates for as long as I can remember. When we played Make Believe Space Wars, we call each other partner. And for some reason, it just kind of stuck. Kids of the Showa era tend to look down on the other sex, but never Shu. When I rebelled against my parents because they told me to act like a girl, he was one who understood my feelings the most and stood by me. I'm sure it shocked nobody that you find out later on Sue's kind of a dick. Yeah, just saying.
Hey, partner.
Shu. Say something.
What about you? Nothing you want to say?
Well, if you don't have anything, neither do I.
Well, that's my Hinako. It's not like you to just let stuff happen, though. But whatever you end up choosing, you know I'll always be there for you.
Shu.
Shu, thanks for waiting. And Hinako, too.
Rinko.
What were you guys talking about?
Nothing, really.
She said that she just wanted to talk to someone.
It helped, too.
Oh. Glad to be of service, ma'am. If I had known you'd be here, I would have brought that magazine you lent me.
Oh, you can hold on to it. I knew I wasn't getting it back when I lent it to you.
What's that supposed to mean? What do you think you're laughing at? You've got something of hers too, don't you? Right?
Wait, did I borrow something? Hey, Hinako. Do I get to hold on to the 500 yen I owe you too?
What happened to paying her back with interest?
I never said that. You can't prove I did.
Okay, that does it. If I lend you something, you're signing a contract to give it back.
Don't be such a meanie.
Oh, hey, did you listen to the show last night? Yeah, but I fell asleep. Soccer girl, when will you grow up?
Hinako?
Sorry. What?
You trip.
Gnarly. I just felt like running. Move, boy, move, move, move. Running through the maze. Here we go, here we go. Oh, come on now. You're supposed to be a track star. We gotta keep this moving. I could not move past. Come on now. Yeah, I could not possibly move past that wood that fell down right there. Come on now.
Don't give up. Shoe.
These painkillers should work best for you. They'll not only take care of your headaches, but also any pain from injuries. I suspect that the main cause behind your nasty headaches is from you unconsciously grinding your teeth when you're upset. Does that sound about right? If you ever need to talk or anything, just call my name, and I'll be there.
That's better. Please let everyone else be okay.
Exploration. Okay. All right, we're back. Got a bandage.
What is this place? I need to get back to Sakako.
Uh-huh. Man, like I said, it definitely nailed the atmosphere.
Is that you, Shu?
And see, this is the part where I really start struggling with talking and feeling dead air is whenever I get focused in on the game because obviously you get focused in on the game, you get immersed, and it's hard for me sometimes to bring myself out of the immersion to remember to talk to you guys. Um, because that is part of the experience that you guys are looking for, and I get that. And
Shu! Rinko?
want to do better at it, but just like I said, it's just a practice kind of a situation. Roro Raggy. Ugh. Ugh. Like I think that these right here are easily some of the grossest enemies they've ever had in game.
Stay back!
And we out. We dipping. Don't put dirtles and stuff in front of me. Can you not see that I'm running for my life here? Gonna make me stop and read some shit. Oh, that's a familiar. This is one of the tie back to the actual game is the static of radios and stuff like that. But this is one of those moments you can completely walk past it and miss it if you're not paying attention. Hmm. It definitely nailed the creepy vibe, man. I'm not taking anything away from it. It definitely do be nailing the creepy vibes. I know which way I gotta go. I'm just checking out for like, items and shit. Then it never hurts to explore. The doctor note. There are cases where patients see an improvement in their symptoms not by taking medicine, but rather by talking to a doctor. The cause of this phenomenon lies undeniably in the trust fostered between practitioner and patient. Conclusively, the pharmacists who have been trusted since ancient times perhaps could be said to contain a similar power to that of the local gods here. Even among younger generations of this town, there are many who believe praying to that word will smooth the pain and spread up to the healing process, speed up the healing process. One, one's one fortitude and faith, though, to have direct relations to patency. There are even some town elders who claim to have had broken bones mysteriously mend after praying to, yeah. I hear you. Oh, you up there? You can't see me, can you? Nice dance move, man. Keep popping and locking. Did I date myself by saying that? I don't know if I did. Not gonna shock me though. Here, creepy monster thing. I don't know if that thing can climb, so we're gonna pretend like it can, and we're gonna get the.
Anyone here?
Yeah, we're just gonna bust up in these people's houses, you know, like it ain't nothing. If you guys will give me just a second, I will be right back. Like I said, I'm not been feeling real good. If this will just give me a quick moment, I shall return. Hi guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. I also wanted to stop and let my pooch go out. If I can get right back where I was. See, this is why I didn't want to take out and change, because I'm actually in my wheelchair and playing. Whenever this is just a test run for when Resident Evil Requiem comes out, which, by the way, your boy is very excited about. I even went and bought myself a long sleeve Resident Evil Requiem t-shirt. So, we're just kind of trying this out and going. But I did let my pooch out, and he's not going to want to stay out there very long because it's already pushing 80 degrees in February out here. But when he starts barking, I am going to have to go get him. But until then, we're back, baby. See, I'm running into the weird thing, and maybe you guys can help me out with it, where I feel like because I'm trying to learn how to fill dead space, and I don't have a whole lot of commentary on the game because I'm just kind of experienced it, and I feel like I've already said everything about the experience so far. I feel like I'm rambling just to try to fill dead space. That makes sense? So I don't know, maybe some tips if you guys know anything. It's dark. Okay. We're not going to immediately jump out that door. Perfect dodge. The back door keys. I think there is a thing down here, and we were gonna go get it. Using when used okay, and I'm I'm a Mori whale. Okay, I'm a Mori. Is that how you say whale in Japanese? And that's just what it's conveying to me? Am I just deleted? When using a a retributive item, you will not be interrupted by normal attacks.
I bet I could use this.
When using a item, you will not be. That's pretty good item to have right now, I'd say. All right, so now we go back upstairs and run out the door. Is that right? Move! Oh, I did that so good. Yes, we're playing on story mode. Yes, it's not hard.
I really
But
hope Shu and Rinko are all right.
I think that was saying whenever I'm trying to put on help, like I can't get attacked. I think. I'm sure I'm wrong about that. Oh. Boy, she got some leap. She got them Air Jordans. Alright, come on. Whoop.
Damn.
I'm looking for secrets, and I don't think there are any. I think I may have just screwed myself. Hi! Why'd I hit the... Okay, we pray. Alright. Offering the faith. Then okay, yeah, here it is. Let's see, what should we do here? No, we're not doing Pete Unico. Slightly restores health. Okay, yeah, I forgot all that because I had gotten the, whatchamacallit, I had gotten, son of a gun. I had gotten the bonus edition, so I've forgotten all that. I like that one better. Okay, I think we're good. Hang on, let me think about my offerings real quick. I did see that I've got somebody else watching. If you check it out for the first time, leave a comment, say hello. Always fun to have new people here with us. One thing to know about me, if it can be used to get me an offering, I'm going to use it. It gives me enough things that I can use for health and stuff like that that I can't use for offerings, so might as well, right? I think we're about to get our first weapon here and start swinging. Feel like there should be something hidden right around in here.
Ringo!
Alright, I think we're starting to get our first swingy thing here. I think I see a bandit down behind me. So we'll be stopping to get that. Light and strong attacks, okay.
Is it dead?
In most cases, I think it's still better just to run away. Which is one really cool thing that this did bring back from the original Silent Hill: weapon durability and the ability just to run. Contain enemy vulnerable to when visual hint appears. Alright, come on now. Alright, yep, that works. Why is it not like we got something chatting in the background? See what we got going on here. Alright, so the dead end's back here. All we got, the gamer in you, all we gotta go to the dead end first looking for them secrets.
Where are you?
Alright, so we're going back here to look for the secret. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, every time I pick up items, they give me a little bit of health back. That's right, guys. We messing them up.
It's empty.
I mean, why are you so shocked by that? Hang on, readjusting time. Just so I can get all this off my screen. I get to combat. Hey, like I said, it seems like what we're watching is kind of jumping up. So make sure you say, hey, leave comments. I like talking. then you gotta kind of help me fill the dead space, if you will. So feel free to say hey. All right, what we got here? Dude. All right. No, we're gonna hold off. Just for now. Probably stupid on my part, but you know. Wouldn't be the first time. Ew, nasty. Might see if I can tone down the brightness next time we stream. I feel like I'm a little blown out here. But I appreciate y'all putting up with it. Shut up, Travis. Cut things down.
Since you were little, you dreamed of a different life. A family that owned a candy store. Instead of some stuffy old shrine. And here, it's all yours. As much candy as you could ever want. Sweet dreams. Sakuko. Go home. The store's closed for the day. Sakuko. Even if you're gone, I'll keep my promise. No matter what.
Okay, I gotta work on that a little bit.
Are you all right?
not push yourself. Take a moment to rest if you need to.
Where am I?
All right, if you'll give me just a second, I'm gonna pause real quick. Bring my dog back in. I see we decided to jump up and watch her. Just give me a few seconds. I'm gonna bring my dog back in and give him a little bit of water, and I will be right back. You feel guys feel free to have an opinion, but I think that the light makes it look a little bit better. Not quite as blown out. I'm still working on what is the best way to have my chair positioned with this. So I appreciate your patience. Well, maybe somebody's not being quite so patient, but that's okay. That is okay. Um, we'll keep right on moving, shall we?
What's this?
Just curious. How long we been going now? About an hour and a half. Not too bad. Why it gotta be a dead rat? Yep. Boom. I'm gonna take myself a little bit closer to the green screen. Stop feeling like I gotta turn myself away from the TV. Whoa, my sanity is going away.
That's enough. Leave me alone. I will open it for you.
Good morning. That must have been some nightmare.
Nightmare?
Are you injured? You must not be so reckless. You should take better care of yourself.
Thanks.
Shall we get going? Hinako. What's wrong? This way.
What's that?
Follow Fox Mask. Yeah, like I was saying before, the atmosphere on this thing is just, it's next level.
Take all the time you need. Now then. Hinako. Follow me.
A katana. All right, so that's where I came from. All right, let's see. So let's don't get lost. Let's don't be scrubbed about it. Follow the sketchy at best box math dude.
Wait, what's this shrine?
If you are watching this, like I said before, make sure you comment, say hello. If you can't do that, then if you have the ability to share it out and
I have
spread the
prepared a
word,
key
I'd
for
appreciate
you.
that too.
This way.
Rinko, one of my friends, she's really put together, but can be a little inflexible in how she does things sometimes. Once she set her mind to something, that's it. And recently, that something seems to be clothes, fashion, and other womanly pursuits. Runiko once confessed to me that she had a crush on Shu. I told her that I was all for it, but if she can't get used to the idea of rolling around in the dirt and catching insects for fun, she might have to she might have a tough time. Okay, on Spock Mask real quick. Spock Mask, a mysterious man who wears a Spock mask. um, he never takes it off. How would you possibly know that? You just met the man. Making some presumptions here. Never takes it off, so I feel I have yet to see his true self. Duh. He has such a refined air about him. I think he must come from very well off family. For whatever reason, he seems to know me well and treat me kindly. He's almost like a prince from a fairy tale. In fact, this whole situation is like a story from a book. Who are you? And why are you leading me down this path? Hang on. We got more me. Okay. Unlike my sister Junko, who was always the golden child, I've been a handful since I was little. My parents told me that I never listened to a single word they said. I'd make my mom cry and my dad furious, but Junko was always there for me. She understood me. She looked out for me. That's why I loved my sister and have always done what she asked of me, or at least I have tried. She would smooth things out between me and my parents, which made life in the house a little more tolerable. That is until she got married, of course.
This way, Hinako.
You know, you could wait. Something tell me you ain't gonna let me in that door.
It's locked.
As I pass into the world of the dead, I pray only that I do not pass through the gates of hell. Please hear my prayer.
What's this doing here?
To extol the advent of our clan, we bestow upon this sacred land the name Heaven Benedictine. Send forth to the sky a crane, to the earth a serpent, and to the spring a tortoise. Pray for the prosperity of our clan. Ew, gross.
Go away. Is it dead?
To call the Advent clan, we bestow upon thee a crane, a serpent, and a tortoise. A crane, a serpent, or a tortoise.
This seems right. Better look for more.
No, it becomes so easy if you just stop and give up. No, we won't do that.
That wasn't right.
I don't think he can mess with me while I'm...
No, that's not it.
I don't think like that. I don't think he can mess with me while I'm in puzzle mode. So, that's a good thing. A crane, a tortoise, and a snake.
One left.
And letter. For those who have yet to abandon hope, I have hidden a amulet that protects against evil behind the at. I can't. I can attest to its efficiency. However, no power is absolute. You must remain vigilant. This heirloom belongs to my grandmother, and now I pass it on to you. I do not think I have much use for it now.
Seems like it's locked from the other side.
Gonna make me go the hard way, huh? You douche monkey. You world-class douche nozzle, you. Come on. Come on. I hate the lock on. Good Lord. Gonna make me do this whole puzzle thing all over again.
Wait.
Dude, for real. I can't do. Look at that. I can't. All right, now. Here we go, hang on.
This seems right. Better look for more.
And of course, my butt would be going all the wrong way. Alright, let's look around a crane toward us. And a snake. I think we found the snake, so now we just need a crane and a tortoise. It said something about something being hidden behind something too, so might as well look, right? See if we can find them all. Gotta find them all. Alright, so nope. These are some funky designs, man. Oh, of course.
One left. All right, time to try that lock. Seems like it's locked from the other side.
And I could not possibly pole vote over it in any way, shape, or form. Hang on, let me sit up. I get excited sometimes in these games. I end up sliding down in my chair. Add that to the fact that I really need to finish getting my AC unit installed. And, that would definitely make things a little easier. Let's save that just because we are kind of getting. Trying to save up because if I remember correctly, in the next area, you're allowed to start actually upgrading Unico, and I want to make sure I've got what is necessary for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that I believe that this really does any good at all. Hey, I see we got some folks watching. Make sure you comment, say hey. I like to have conversations, and you kind of help me feel dead space. I appreciate that. Something goes in his mouth. I hear them creatures, man. They all around me. All around me. No means no, people. Almost there. Almost there. Alright.
Wait a minute. I feel like I've seen something like this before.
Okay, so sideways, upways, snake. Got it. Upways, snake. Alright. Sorry, guys. I can get a little dry mouth sometimes. Oh, I hear it.
Man, where'd he go?
So
Alright.
you accept my gift?
That's the key that we need to get.
I fashioned this key from Mystic Jade. Especially for you.
Especially for me?
Once you insert that key into the Inari statue...
Oh, we got the redweed! Redweed! Sorry, that was bad. Don't trust Fox Mask! How could you not trust him, man? You get lost in his eyes. Oh man, I really get hung up on a damn... For real, come on now. Oh. I'm about to die because I'm an idiot and going the wrong damn way. But what do y'all expect even better from me? Ah, come on now. Oh, of course. Put that thing in their mouth and let go. That's what she said.
The door from earlier was for welcoming visitors. However, this door denies all but the select few who may tread sacred ground.
The select few, did that mean I'm special?
Why, of course. Today you are most welcome.
But only today. Only today.
We must continue on ahead. Shall we rest first?
I'm okay. I think.
Tell me if you need a break. Now then, onward.
Hey, boom! She's out of there. You just got knocked the hell out.
Hinako. Are you okay? Talk to me! Oh, thank goodness. Well, you never have been one to go down without a fight.
You're alive.
So, where's Sakuko? What is happening? Not a soul left in town. Some kind of terrible dream?
There are monsters around every corner. It's one nightmare after another.
Still though, I got lucky. Even if no one else is left in this world, it's good to know you're still around.
Wait, what about Rinko?
She just said she needed to talk to me about something.
Rinko was supposed to be with you. How do we know if she's all right?
Oh. Sorry. I guess I was confused. We all got split up and ran off. I haven't seen Rinko since.
But where would she even go at a time like this?
Maybe she went home. Let's go find her, partner.
What's wrong? Keep up, or I'll leave you behind.
All right. I need to focus.
Alright, let's see. What else we got about our boy Chew? Flowers, so his nickname came to be the Professor. Professor of Horticulture. He has so many aspirations of his future. He wants to be a gardener, herbologist, and a masculinity farmer, whatever that word was. A member of the Space Army, and a member of the Space Army. Priorities. Shu comes from a long line of pharmacists, with his grandmother still working as one. Following the war, a town doctor was finally able to open an actual practice. Before that, the eyewitnesses were said to have been stand-in doctors. I wanted to remind everybody, because I see we got a bunch of people popping in and out. As you're reading out loud is not my strong suit, but I'm working on it, trying to do better. That way I can be more engaged with these videos. So if you'll be patient with me, I'll do my best, and I appreciate it. As Shu was a grandma's boy, he spent a lot of his time learning about various types of plants, flowers, and medical herbs. So basically, this dude would do really well in Raccoon City, Resident Evil. That seemed to have sparked his interest in medicine, which eventually led him to learning about first aid. It seems that he was interested in learning first aid because of his family's lineage as pharmacist, and to fulfill his duty of being a member of the Space Army. Again, priorities.
Need to find Rinko.
Focusing. Yes, I know all about focusing. All right, first of all, we're going to grab this here. First of all, we're going to grab this here, look at this here map and figure out which way we're supposed to be going. Head to Runaco's house. Okay. Okay, yeah, her, that's right. This map is massive.
Another dead end.
Okay, so we go back up and take a right.
Not good. This won't last much longer.
Let's do this.
Is it dead?
All right. Alright, so we're gonna hold on to this for right now. Hang on. Audio, music volume. Alright, we're in headphone, dynamic range high. Alright, graphic. I'm gonna go performance. No, we don't need colorblind filter. Like, I know eventually at some point it gives me the option to start upgrading Tunico. But I don't see it. And that's kind of what I'm saving my stuff for, you know?
Where are you?
What is it, partner?
Everything that's happening to us. Do you think it could be some dream we're having? Because we just want to keep playing Space Wars together?
Well, we could pinch each other to find out.
No. I can pinch myself. Thank you very much.
That was kind of weird.
Sorry. Seems it's not a dream after all.
Yeah. Just a bit. There we go. All right. It looks like a doll that I had when I was young. I don't have mine anymore, but there was a time when it felt like a friend to me. In my opinion, a doll is a toy for girls because of this. I always felt like my doll was telling me that I should act more like a girl when I was playing with it. One day, I was told by a girl that I couldn't play house with the other girls because I also hung out with the boys. From that day on, I didn't want to play with the girls anymore, and so I threw my doll away. I mean, yeah. I mean, these maps and stuff like that kind of become like a maze, man. Like I said, in that respect, this right here very much is a Silent Hill game. And I wouldn't take that away from it. But there needs to be more tying it back to the original game. Like, you can't just give it the Silent Hill title just because. That seems kind of messed up. Alright, we had any secrets over here? Because I feel like I'm taking the long way. Alright. Letter home. I no longer recognize my home. I no longer recognize my husband. He gets blackout drunk most days now, and when he's drunk, he turns violent. I don't think I can keep on living this way, not with his cruelty day after day after day. Where did the kind man I met when our marriage was being arranged go? My eldest child is only 3 years old, and I have another growing inside me. Life is too hard to keep living, but I'm forbidden to die. Mom, Dad, I've always done as you asked, no matter what it was. This will be my first and last selfish act. Please forgive me. Wow,
This is terrible. How could this happen?
that's deep. Whoa, was that a gunshot? No, that was this thing coming to get my booty. Alright. Huh. So, looks like we want to go this way. And then this way. And we just want to truck it hardcore. All the way until a minute. Well, crap. We go this way to kind of stay out of the red crud a little bit, I think, and then you cannot get my booty. You can't have it. It belongs to me. Whoa. All right, come on. The music for this, man, it's so unnerving. And I mean that in the best possible way.
Disgusting.
Hinako! Don't go anywhere near that weird stuff. It might be poisonous. Go around to the garden on the right. This way.
Got it.
Oh, here comes Big Daddy. Do you reckon they gave this guy a version of his own great knife just to make him a little bit more?
Some giant monster just showed up. What? Sam, I can't get you. Head into the storehouse. I'll open the window.
Of course.
Not enough. Need to keep turning it.
Come on. Ah. So am I just supposed to be molly-whopping the dude or what?
Some giant monster just showed up!
What? Sam! I can't see you! Head into the storehouse! I'll open the window!
Enough. Need to keep turning it.
You okay?
Boom!
I think so.
Good. I didn't let Junko down then. She told me to look after you, no matter what happens.
She did?
Yeah, a while ago. Anyway, let's move.
Right. Time to go.
A giant, repulsive lump of flesh that is filled with to the brim with maniacal anger. It howled awfully as it swings its large knife in any which direction. Its unfettered anger is no different from that of a wild animal. No, it's far worse than that. So this is supposed to be a representation of Dad, I'm assuming. A giant flesh. Okay, a monster restrained by chains and shackles. I wonder if it's imprisoned and tortured. It seems to be searching for me by sound. Okay. Right, let's see, where are we?
We used
But
to
I
play
am
here
enjoying. I hope it works for
a
y'all.
long time ago.
Takes me back. Yeah. I got lost here. I was a little kid. Cried my eyes out.
It's hard to picture a tough girl like you crying.
That was a long time ago. Don't think I've cried since.
You tend to keep things bottled up inside. That's a bad habit of yours,
That's
you
better.
know?
My hair's a mess, but that's better.
Shoe?
In the spring, we used to catch fish and tadpoles. It felt great to be in the water. We used to get yelled at for getting covered in mud when we played in the rice fields, remember?
All this going on. The memories just keep rushing back.
Makes you miss those days, huh? Hey, you know, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, you can rely on me.
Thank you, partner.
All right, let's go. This fog is so thick. I hope Rinko hasn't lost her way.
Partner?
You mean like we just did? Who are you? Why do you always have to be different than everyone else? Freak. I'm thinking of this one over here, but I want to kind of confirm. I got it. Look at that booty. These right here are some of the best puzzles, I guess, in Silent Hill history. I guess we are declaring Silent Hill here. And the fog has gotten much better.
Why am I here again?
It feels that all misty is really scary. I keep thinking someone's there, but it's always just a scarecrow. But there's no one scarecrow that's not actually scary. The only reason it's making a scary face is because it's got a thorn sticking into it and it's hurt. So all you have to do is take the thorn out of it out and it'll tell you which way to go.
Remove the thorns. What does that mean?
Alright. You are pointing to go this way. So we're gonna stay on the path. I think I deviated because I went over there for a second. Alright.
Didn't I pass through here before?
Alright.
Didn't I pass through here before?
Yeah, you did. Alright. We going no ifs, ands, or buts. We going this way. Ah.
Another scarecrow?
Honestly. You're helpless without me. Alright, where are we at? Whoa. Who are you? I'll be your friend, otherwise you'd be so miserable without me. I feel like I got it right. That is an unfortunate position. As usual, if you're watching this, man, leave some comments. Let's get some conversation going. Who are you? Tell me truly. You two aren't anything more than friends, right? I've been watching you when you weren't looking, you know. Alright. So that's you. And I guess this is me. And is this supposed to be Runico? Well, I guess not.
Is it dead? I need to find a new weapon.
Boom, got it. Process of elimination, I guess. Alright, make sure we're going the right way. Alright, is gonna turn me back around because I got obviously my boy got lost.
Why am I here again?
Alright, give me lost.
Didn't I pass through here before?
Who are you? Yes, you. So somebody pointing at themselves? This is in rough shape. I'm going to need to find a replacement fast. Man, we are just eating through health here. Alright, we got it. Oh, that's creepy.
Hey! Hinako!
Wait. What just happened?
Hinako!
Is she here?
We'll find out. Rinko! It's me! Shu! If you're here, say something!
Shu! You came for me. Oh, Hinako. Glad you're safe too.
Are you hurt? Your family?
I'm not hurt, but they disappeared. Everyone's gone. Even my grandmother. And she can barely walk. I don't understand. Where did they go? What's with the monsters everywhere? What in the world is going on? Sakuko. I can't believe it.
I know. It's not safe for us to stay here. We've got to get out of town.
Out of town? What about our parents? Everyone?
We can go get help. But we need to do something, and do it fast.
We're not abandoning them. But we can only help them if we keep ourselves alive.
But we're trapped here. There's no way out.
What do you mean there's no way out?
Go take a look out the window. You can see the bridge from here.
No way.
Yeah, this bridge is unsurpassable. We couldn't possibly swim across.
Now what do we do?
Well, we can't use the bridge. But we can still take the highway.
Past the mountain. Behind your house.
You really think we can make it?
I know a shortcut. Through the wasabi fields. Rinko, we should bring some medicine and bandages with us.
There's a first aid kit in the kitchen. I'll go get it.
Hey. I'll help you look for it.
Not a bad idea, partner.
Where's the kitchen again?
Ooh, man. Alright, let's see. Alright, guys, I think this is where I'm gonna call it quit for a little while. It was a good little test run. I don't know if I'm gonna pick this one back up or not. I had a lot of fun playing it this time around. Got a little bit of engagement, which was always fun. Uh, but this was, like I said in the last one, this was more of a test to see. I don't know what I say. This is more of a test to get us ready for Resident Evil Requiem that we will be playing. Launch title 12 a.m. We will be going live. I've already got it pre-ordered and set ready to go. And this is just me making sure that everything works. I'm gonna play around with the lighting a little bit more, see what we can make happen. But so far, I'm overall pleased. I definitely jolly rigged this. And I will. You know what? I'll put out a little short on the YouTube channel to kind of show you guys what I got set up to see what you think. The hype for Requiem, all the reviews I've seen, man, are real. My hope is that this will be a good return to form for Resident Evil. So I'm excited to play it. I can't wait to. Um, Resident Evil, you guys know, is certainly my favorite gaming franchise of all time. Remake. I launched my whole YouTube channel with that. And still to the day have a whole whopping 92 something subscribers. But like I've always said, I don't do this to be famous. I'm not here to be famous. This channel serves a purpose that I wish I could talk a lot more about than I do. This channel is designed for people who I'm not able to be in their lives right now. And my hope is one day when I'm not here anymore, this channel will be here, their way to be able to come back and spend time with me doing the things I love. And if I make a few friends along the way, then hey, so be it. Uh, like I said, I don't really know that I'd want to make money doing YouTube because so many guidelines. I can kind of fly under the radar here and play what I want, do what I want. As long as you don't get too big, YouTube doesn't seem to notice you. But there is an upside to that. But like I said, seems like I've had a consistent 3 or 4 viewers pop along and keep kind of checking it out, and I thank you guys very much for that. I appreciate that. But as always, and I probably will get back on later today. Be very clear about that. I probably will get back on later today. Might even play some Doom. I've been in the mood to play some Doom. I don't know what got me in the mood to pick up Silent Hill.F a little bit, but I did. And it was fun. I had a good time. I might even pick it up later again today. I don't know. All the work that I had to go through to get all this set up, I highly doubt this will be the only time I stream today. That being said, guys, remember as always, common sense is not that common, so be patient with those around you. Remember, guys, that I love you, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.